Bring you this story. Police remaining on high alert following clash between local and foreign nationals in Alexandra Township in the northern part of Johannesburg. For several months now, the movement has been demonstrating against what they say is the employment of migrant workers over South Africans, and this is the so-called Dudula movement. They want foreign nationals to leave the township. For more on this, reporter Govan Whittles is joining us now this hour live from Alex. Govan, good afternoon. Of course, we do understand that the Alex Dudula movement is said to be separate from the other Dudula movement, and it's caused a bit of confusion yesterday. But I wonder what the situation is like today on the ground. Tensions were pretty high yesterday.
They were high yesterday, but when you compare them to today, Bradan, it's chalk and cheese. It's a completely different situation in Alexandra. And just take a look at this. The informal traders have, for the most part, opened up their stores completely, started putting their stock up out on the sideway, and the police presence remains heavy here, and they're expected to stay that way for the rest of the day. On the other side, it's the same story with the police trying to stay close to the informal traders, try to make sure they get to open their stands, but also try to keep an eye on the members of the Dudula group here in Alexandra. Let's speak to one of the residents of Alexandra now. Sir, thank you so much for your time. You're a resident of Alexandra. Just tell us what you thought about what happened here yesterday and the difference today.
Today is much better than yesterday. And actually, we like it. This place must... Actually, we need this place. It must stay like that. Everybody must be free.
How do you feel when you see what happened here happening as a resident of Alexandra?
No, actually it doesn't look like before. Alexandra has been always cool place, no dirty, no nothing. These things started now. So we like it must stay normally like before.
All right, thank you so much. And Bradan, we'll try to keep it moving, show you some more of the opening. You'll see over here these some of these informal traders are packing out more of their goods. Clearly more customers that are in the area compared to earlier. And it looked like the shops across the road have almost opened in there. There was 2 stun grenades that were fired. That was because the police were spotting, or had spotted a group of members of Dudula who were gathering for a meeting, and that meeting was promptly dispersed. But since then, things have really gotten much better here in Alexandra. And yesterday, the stores that you're seeing now were completely shut. And these informal that are operating these shops are a mix of foreign nationals as well as South Africans. I spoke to and they agree with Operation should never have happened, and they think that the Dudula members that were here weren't discriminating between South Africans and foreign nationals. They were targeting traders regardless of their nationality, and that's left them very upset. And you'd notice that the police's nyalas are still here, the water cannon is off in the distance, and they say they'll keep this position for the rest of the day, anticipating any protests. But it does appear that things have now completely gone back to normal, and that the informal traders feel confident enough to come out again and start trading. Bradan.
Thank you very much, Govan Whittles, for that comprehensive update this hour from Alexandra Township.